You've been swimming in the kiddie pool of your own mind, thinking it's the whole ocean. It's time to talk about what's really going on. Think of your current belief system as a rusty old operating system, Windows 95. It's slow, it crashes constantly, and it can't run the new powerful software of your soul's purpose. The angels, the guides, that whole crew, they're the IT department from the cosmos showing up to your desk saying, "Hey dumbass, you've got a systems-wide upgrade ready to go. The servers are aligned, the download is available, but you have to fucking click install. Now, the cosmic Wi-Fi is strong, the firewall of your destiny is down. This is your moment. You already know how to do this. It's like when you see a stranger struggling with a heavy door and you instinctively reach out to hold it. You don't think, what's in it for me? Your arm just moves. That's your heart. That's the native software of your soul, Connection 1.0. It's already installed. You do it when you see a puppy and go, "Oh." You do it when you feel a pang of sympathy for a friend. That's the program running in the background. Now we're just taking that same instinct and directing it at the whole human race. But why are you afraid to crank up the volume? Why are you scared to be this welcoming committee? It's the same reason you don't sing karaoke in a room full of people. You're terrified of looking like a fool. You're afraid your love will be rejected. That your invitation will be met with silence or worse, laughter. You think, who am I, with all my bullshit and flaws, to hold the door open for humanity? That's the virus in your old operating system. It's called the not good enough Trojan horse, and it's a lie. Let's get sciencey for a second. Your heart isn't just a pump. It's a goddamn quantum broadcasting station. HeartMath Institute's shown this. The heart generates an electromagnetic field that extends several feet around your body. This field carries information. When you feel genuine compassion or love, that field becomes coherent, like a laser beam. A messy, chaotic field is a flickering light bulb. A coherent field is a lighthouse. And right now, with the alignment, it's like the universe is providing a massive power surge. You can either be a dim bulb or a goddamn lighthouse guiding ships through a storm. Which one feels more like you? The karma of not doing this is brutal. It's like sitting in your living room, hearing your neighbour's smoke alarm blaring, and deciding it's not your problem. You go back to watching TV while the house burns down, except in this case the whole neighbourhood is on fire with fear, separation and confusion. And you have a fire hose of love connected to an infinite ocean, and you're just not turning it on. The consequence is more of the same shit, more isolation, more suffering, a slower, more painful climb for everyone. The main patterns that keep you stuck, that drain your power, is the illusion of separation. It's the belief that you're a solo act, a lone neuron, not part of the whole brain. It's the belief that your light is too small to matter. That's the granddaddy of all limiting beliefs. It's what makes you contract, play small, and hide your heart. So how do we shatter that? We pace the bullshit to lead to the truth. We pace by saying, yeah, it makes total sense you feel that way. The world has taught you to be cautious, to protect yourself. It feels vulnerable to open up like this. That's pacing, that's validation. We meet you where you are, then we lead. What if that very vulnerability is the goddamn superpower? What if your willingness to feel like a fool for love is the exact key that unlocks the door for someone else? What if your single coherent heart wave, amplified by every angel in the vicinity, is the thing that cuts through the static for some old guy in Ohio who's about to give up? For a mother in Jakarta who feels utterly alone? You're not just you. You're a node in the network. When you light up, you increase the bandwidth for the entire fucking system. So let me give you a new parable. Your soul is a star. For eons, you've been covered in the dirt and rock of a dead planet. Fear, doubt, old programming. This invitation to love humanity is the seismic event that cracks the planet open. The light you've been hiding under a bushel suddenly blazes out into the void. Not for your own glory, but because that is what light does. It's your cosmic fucking job. And as you shine, you make it easier for all the other buried stars to remember what they are and break free. This isn't airy-fairy love and light bullshit. This is a spiritual mandate. It's cause and effect. You generate a charge of unconditional love. The angels, they take that charge, they step it up to 1,000,000 volts, and they broadcast it on a frequency that the newly awakened can finally hear. You are the local generator. They are the national grid. So recognize you're already doing this in 1,000 small ways. Every moment of kindness is a beta test. Now we're launching the full program. Consciously choose to become the welcome committee. In silence, in your heart, generate the feeling you'd have welcoming your best friend, your child, your hero, your pet. Now point that feeling at everyone. Acknowledge the fear, then do it anyway. The fear is the dying gasp of the old operating system. Let it scream as it's deleted. Understand the science. Your coherent heart is real, a measurable force. You're not just thinking happy thoughts. You're engineering a better reality. Feel the consequence, the karma. Every time you do this, you literally pull the entire human family a few inches higher. Every time you don't, you stay part of the dead weight. That's it. This is one of the things you signed up for. To be a conduit. To be a lighthouse. To stop pretending you're just a person and start realizing you're a goddamn portal for the divine. Now let that download complete. Let the new system boot up. And let's get to work.